Recruitment. Finding people for a job. Hiring. Choosing and employing a worker. Vacancy. An empty job to be filled. Opening. A job chance now available. Position. A job in an organization. Role. The work someone is responsible for. Applicant. A person who applies for a job. Candidate. A person considered for a job. Resume. A short record of skills and work. Portfolio. A collection of work examples. Referral. A recommendation for a job. Recruiter. A person who finds job candidates. Headhunter. A person who finds skilled workers. Screening. Checking applicants before selection. Shortlist. A small list of chosen candidates. Eligibility. Being allowed to apply or qualify. Qualification. A skill or requirement for a job. Credential. Proof of skill, study, or experience. Interview. A meeting to ask job questions. Interviewer. A person who asks interview questions. Interviewee. A person who answers interview questions. Assessment. A check of skills or ability. Evaluation. Judging someone's performance or fit. Test. A task used to measure ability. Assignment. A task given to someone. Presentation. A talk that explains ideas. Panel. A group of people who judge or ask. Competency. The ability to do a job well. Aptitude. Natural ability to learn or do. Suitability. Being right or appropriate for a job. Impression. The feeling someone gives others. Confidence. Belief in one's own ability. Articulation. Speaking clearly and effectively. Composure. Staying calm under pressure. Authenticity. Being honest and true to oneself. Selection. Choosing the best person or option. Appointment. Choosing someone for a job or duty. Employment. Having paid work with an organization. Offer. A job chance given to someone. Acceptance. Agreeing to take a job or offer. Contract. A formal work agreement. Onboarding. Helping a new worker get started. Orientation. An introduction to a new workplace. Induction. Officially welcoming a new worker. Probation. A trial period for a new worker. Confirmation. Official approval after a trial period. Documentation. Written records or required papers. Registration. Signing up or recording details. Account. A user profile for work systems. Access. Permission to use a place or system. Badge. A card that shows identity. Supervisor. A person who guides and manages workers. Mentor. A person who gives advice and support. Newcomer. A person who has just joined. Employee. A person who works for an organization. Employer. A person or company that gives jobs. Workforce. All people working in an organization. Staff. Workers in a company or team. Personnel. People employed by an organization. Subordinate. A worker under another person's authority. Supervisor. A person who guides workers directly. Manager. A person who leads a team or work. Executive. A senior leader in an organization. Department. A main work group in an organization. Division. A large part of an organization. Unit. A small team or section. Hierarchy. Levels of authority in an organization. Headcount. The number of people employed. Staffing. Providing enough workers for a job. Allocation. Giving people or resources to tasks. Responsibility. A duty someone must handle. Authority. The power to make decisions. Performance. How well someone does their work. Appraisal. A formal judgment of work performance. Review. A check of work or progress. Evaluation. Judging someone's quality or results. Assessment. A check of skills, ability, or work. Criterion. A standard used to judge something. Benchmark. A standard used for comparison. Indicator. A sign that shows progress or results. Metric. A number used to measure performance. Rating. A score that shows quality or level. Ranking. An ordered list from highest to lowest. Feedback. Comments that help someone improve. Achievement. Something good someone has completed. Contribution. Help or work given to a team. Productivity. How much useful work is done. Efficiency. Doing work well with less waste. Competency. The ability to do a job well. Accountability. Being responsible for one's actions. Compensation. Money and benefits given for work. Salary. Fixed pay given regularly for a job. Wage. Pay based on hours or days worked. Payroll. A system for paying workers. Allowance. Extra money given for a specific need. Bonus. Extra pay for good work or results. Incentive. A reward that encourages better work. Commission. Extra pay based on sales made. Reimbursement. Money paid back for work expenses. Benefit. Extra support given with a job. Pension. Money paid after retirement. Insurance. Protection against health or financial risks. Subsidy. Money given to help pay a cost. Reward. Something given for good work. Recognition. Public praise for good work. Merit. Good quality or achievement that deserves reward. Entitlement. A benefit someone has the right to receive. Package. A complete set of pay and benefits. Discipline. Correcting behavior or enforcing rules. Misconduct. Bad or improper behavior at work. Violation. Breaking a rule or policy. Infraction. A small rule-breaking action. Negligence. Failing to take proper care. Warning. A notice about a problem or risk. Penalty. A punishment for breaking a rule. Sanction. An official punishment or restriction. Suspension. Being temporarily stopped from work. Demotion. Moving to a lower job level. Dismissal. Being formally removed from a job. Termination. The official ending of employment. Grievance. A formal concern about unfair treatment. Complaint. A statement about a problem. Investigation. A careful check to find the facts. Mediation. Helping people solve a disagreement. Appeal. Asking for a decision to be reviewed. Resolution. A solution to a problem or dispute. Promotion. Moving to a higher job level. Advancement. Progressing to a better work position. Progression. Gradual growth in a career. Transfer. Moving to another job or department. Rotation. Changing jobs or tasks for experience. Relocation. Moving to a new work location. Reassignment. Moving someone to a different job or task. Succession. Preparing someone to take over a role. Leadership. Guiding people toward a goal. Potential. Ability that may grow in the future. Development. Helping skills or abilities grow. Training. Teaching skills needed for a job. Mentorship. Guidance from an experienced person. Coaching. Helping someone improve skills or performance. Upskilling. Learning new skills for a current job. Reskilling. Learning new skills for a different job. Mobility. Moving between jobs, roles, or places. Trajectory. The path of someone's career growth. Resignation. Choosing to leave a job. Departure. Leaving an organization or position. Turnover. Workers leaving and being replaced. Attrition. Gradual loss of workers over time. Redundancy. A job no longer being needed. Layoff. Job loss because work or money is reduced. Dismissal. Being formally removed from a job. Termination. The official ending of employment. Retirement. Leaving work because of age or career end. Severance. Pay given when a job ends. Notice. An early message before leaving or ending work. Handover. Passing duties or information to another person. Transition. Changing from one job or stage to another. Replacement. A person who takes another worker's place. Vacancy. An empty job that needs to be filled. Exit. Leaving a job or organization. Redeployment. Moving workers to different jobs or places. Outplacement. Help given to workers leaving a job. Policy. A rule or plan for how work is done. Regulation. An official rule that must be followed. Compliance. Following rules, laws or standards. Procedure. Step-by-step instructions for a task. Guideline. Advice or rules that help people decide. Protocol. An official way to do something. Confidentiality. Keeping private information secret. Privacy. The right to keep personal information safe. Fairness. Treating people in a just way. Transparency. Being open and clear about decisions. Equity. Giving people fair support based on need. Inclusion. Making everyone feel welcome and involved. Diversity. Having people with different backgrounds. Well-being. A person's health, comfort, and happiness. Morale. The confidence and spirit of a group. Engagement. How involved and committed workers feel. Retention. Keeping workers in an organization. Relations. The way people or groups work together.